Hello, everybody. I'm Ann Wilson.
How do I get you alive?
You know the world is in an uproar. Last night when I beneath the summer moon, I will return again.
They broke the mold. For the first 20 years of rock and roll, men were the brains and brawn of the music business. In 1976, Heart got added to the mix.
Hello, it's about the effing music, you know.
Ever since I was a baby girl.
Would you welcome, please, Heart?
Heart is undoubtedly one of rock music's most iconic bands, spearheaded by the powerhouse duo Ann and Nancy Wilson. Formed in Seattle in the early 1970s, Heart quickly became known for their powerful rock anthems, blending hard rock, folk, and pop to create a distinctive sound. The Wilson sisters' passionate vocals and instrumental prowess helped establish them as trailblazers in the predominantly male rock scene of the time.
They say what's in a woman's soul.
They do it as good as any guy.
They were the first band that was led by women. The songs were written by women.
Leading to an enduring legacy and numerous chart-topping hits.
Raw talent. Their beauty is nice, but their talent is where it's all at.
Kick it out! That's what you said!
Early albums like Dreamboat Annie and Little Queen produced classics such as Magic Man, Barracuda, and Crazy on You, establishing their reputation for energetic performances and lyrical depth. Yet, despite their reputation for creating empowering and memorable rock anthems, one particular track, All I Wanna Do Is Make Love to You, has long been a source of profound discomfort and even outright dislike for Ann Wilson. Released in 1990 as part of Heart's 10th studio album, Brigade, the song was written by celebrated songwriter and producer Mutt Lange, originally intended for Don Henley. The narrative of the song details an encounter in which a woman picks up a male hitchhiker, engages in a one-night stand with him, and later reveals the encounter was intended solely for conception. This story, already controversial in concept, became even more problematic in Ann Wilson's eyes upon its gender-flipped execution. Wilson has openly criticized the song, describing it as hideous and creepy. Her objections stem from the portrayal of the male character in the narrative, whom she felt was exploited and reduced to a mere prop in the woman's quest for pregnancy.
I didn't believe in the way the original lyrics were devaluing the man in the story. Just going, yeah, I can pick you up, we can have a night of love, we can never even know each other's names, you can be so miraculous, and then I can just get up and leave you a note and walk out on you and then have the baby and sort of gloat about your surprise when you see the kid. I mean, to me, that was a kind of a, empty, weird, sort of hateful story.
The lyrics, particularly the dismissive parting line, "Don't try to find me, please don't you dare, just live in my memory, you'll always be there," underscored a discomforting imbalance in power dynamics, contradicting Heart's typically empowering message.
Don't try to find me, please don't you dare. Just live in my memory, you'll always be there.
The unease surrounding the song wasn't limited to Wilson herself. Fans and critics alike have debated its ethical implications over the years. Discussions frequently revolved around whether the gender reversal genuinely empowered women or merely shifted problematic power dynamics without addressing underlying issues. These conversations added layers of complexity to the song's legacy, underscoring broader societal shifts in understanding gender roles and sexual ethics. Despite their misgivings, Heart recorded the song under external pressure from their record label, resulting in a significant commercial hit that soared to number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart.
I didn't ask him his name. This lonely boy.
It also performed strongly internationally, reaching the top 10 in several countries, further complicating the band's relationship with a track they fundamentally disagreed with. Yet, even immediate success couldn't reconcile the band, particularly Ann Wilson, to its unsettling themes. Within just a few years of its release, the band publicly distanced themselves from the track, explicitly stating in album liner notes that it kind of stood for everything we wanted to get away from. Over the years, the band has actively refrained from performing the song live, cementing their discomfort and disapproval. However, Wilson revisited the track during her 2017 solo tour, performing a modified version with altered lyrics to remove the objectionable aspects.
Well, I think this year it kind of came to a head where it became known, like on Facebook and everything, people were talking about, oh, Anne hates All I Want to Do, and she'll never do it in a million years, and so I guess that made me go, well, yes, I will, you know. I kind of rebelled against the common knowledge that I'll never touch that song.
This version aligned better with her values and allowed her to reclaim the song on her own terms.
Okay, now here's a song that I kind of famously, in the 1980s in Heart, this was a big hit for Heart, and I kind of had a problem with it as the lead singer and as somebody who has to take the words and put them across and mean them, you know.
This decision also highlighted her commitment to artistic authenticity and integrity, resonating strongly with longtime fans and newer audiences alike.
So what I've done is, in this version, I've sort of tweaked the words a little bit.
It wasn't real when he came into sight.
To take some of the coldness out of it and make it be sort of a story of people running into each other, and this thing happens, and then they part and they come back together, and it's still a nice story where, wow, look what happened. You know, we separated, but this happened, and I'm happy about this. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful child.
All I wanna do is make love to you. I got nothing else to hold on to.
The story of All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You serves as a fascinating case study of how artists interact with their work, particularly when external forces influence creative decisions. It highlights Ann Wilson's dedication to authenticity and empowerment in music, reinforcing why Heart remains not only an influential rock band, but a symbol of integrity and artistic honesty. It also demonstrates the complexities artists face when balancing commercial pressures with personal and ethical beliefs, ultimately providing a nuanced perspective on the intersection of art, commerce, and societal expectations.